Hey there, welcome to my kitchen. Today we're making a super easy shortbread butter cookies which are perfect for beginners with just 3 ingredients. So let's get started. Starting with the first ingredient, of course we will need butter. Here I have taken unsalted room temperature butter which is firm enough to cut but will eventually be soft enough to work with. This will measure up to 100 gram, which measures in cups of 1/4 cup and 3 tablespoons. I prefer to use the weighing scale to measure the butter as it is less messy. I have also given the measurements in the description box below. Now grab a mixing bowl and drop the butter in it, to which we'll be adding the rest of the ingredients. To this we will add a 1/4 cup of caster sugar, and with the help of the spatula we will mix it gently before we start using the whisk, as we do not want the sugar to be flying out of the bowl. Once the sugar has been mixed into the butter, we will now take the whisk and use an electric whisk or a hand whisk. We will beat the butter and sugar on a medium speed until it is light and fluffy. This usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Once the butter and sugar are well combined, it is time to add the flour. Here, I have taken 150 grams of all-purpose flour, and we will be adding a little at a time. This will help ensure mixing all the flour into the butter mixture. Before we start mixing in the flour, we'll also take the butter and sugar mixture, which may be stuck to the whisk blades. Now with the help of a spatula, we will gently mix the flour into the butter mixture. I would like to mention, the best part about this recipe is that you can freeze the dough up to 1 month, and all you have to do is bake them once they are thawed. These are very handy for any time you have a craving for a cookie, or even for unexpected guests. Once we have gathered all the flour into the butter mixture, we will now bring it all together by hand until it forms into a dough. You must ensure that we do not want to use the palm of our hands, only use the fingertips. We do not want to knead the dough, as this may result in a tough cookie. So gently bring it all together in one big ball of cookie dough, just like I've shown here. Next, we will take a cling wrap, bring the dough onto it, and roll it into a log up to about 9 inches long. Make sure to smoothen out any crack there may be on the dough. Wrap it and place it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. At this point, let us take our baking tray and line it with the parchment paper, and we will preheat our oven at 180 degrees Celsius. We will now unwrap the dough, and using a sharp knife, we will slice the log into discs of 1/4 inch thickness. You can get up to 2 dozen cookies from this dough. This recipe is so easy to follow, you can easily double up the quantity and get up to 4 dozen cookies in one go. Slicing the dough to an equal thickness will help the cookies to bake evenly. Place them on the baking tray and bake them in the preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 12 to 15 minutes. But make sure to keep an eye, as mine were baked within 12 minutes. Once the cookies are baked and ready, you can place them on a wire rack to cool down completely. I would like to show the difference between the 2 batches of cookies which were baked. The second tray of cookies were refrigerated until baking time, and therefore they turned out to be lighter on the edges than the first batch. You can choose to bake the way you like, although make sure to keep an eye on the cookies while baking. And there you have it, delicious shortbread butter cookies made with just 3 simple ingredients. Perfect for snacking, gifting, or anytime you need a little sweetness in your life. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know in the comments below. Hope you get to bake them soon. Happy baking! And please do subscribe to my channel and watch my other videos too. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.